Welcome to another episode of my Arduino Yun with embedded Linux and connected to electronics with fischertechnik motors, oscilloscope and an yet to be established SSH connection for the input. Now and output as well. Last time I established an RC circuit after I had done this RC circuit, and this one doesn't work very well, and this one works a bit better, and the explanation is rather simple, and let me show you in the electronics editor. So this is the first electronics editor, and what I noticed is a sequence. Here I have no, let me stay here because this was the first. So I have a resistor, capacitor and a switch. This is the new one. Here I have a switch, a resistor, a capacitor and an LED. And well, you need to load first before you can show something. So in this situation you are loading the capacitor, press the switch and the LED will show. Here you will first have to press the switch before it loads, and then it shows something. So I have to change this circuit, which is the very first I built, and change the location of the switch here. So these two will move up there. The LED will stay, and then I'll have hopefully two working circuits. After that I will move to the NTCs, also resistors, but temperature dependent, to add something there, but that will be later. And I also made simulation in here. Again, the only problem is that it doesn't work as well as it should, since this is still unipolar or non-polar capacitor. So I hope it won't crash. And this works, but it doesn't really show what it should do, because usually it's it has to load and then give a flash. So I expect something in this line, or more like this. So a normal load and then a flash. But well, simulations don't always show what you like. Anyway, back here, let me first change this circuit. And that will be in the way that these will move over there. And I have limited space, so this one goes out for now, this one goes out, and the button will move over here. Capacitor in the correct direction will then move over here, and the resistor will move over here. And now when I give some input, and of course I will have to give the password again, and you will see the oscilloscope respond immediately. So now when I press this switch, and I better move this LED here to give myself some space for pressing the switch, that oh no, this is not going to work. This is going to work. I have to keep in mind that I have to get the signal from this LED. But then as well, alright, it works. This was a problem last time as well with some wiring. Yeah, now I have some input. Well, you will see that this one gives short flashes. Now this one should too. Yes. And let me dim the light a bit so you are able to see it. And this one hopefully as well. Yes. So that works. Even though well, there is voltage, so output is not strictly necessary. Next thing. Alright, second topic of today, of this video anyway. These two motors are not there for just anything. They are blowing air here and here. And well, you know that with this and that potmeter I can change speed, and thus in fact manage temperature of these NTCs. But so far I can read values, and when I stop this it says okay, there's an NTC value but it's 0 or whichever, and I actually don't want that. What I like to see is something visual, and that visual is an LED. So what I want to do is rearrange these NTCs and put the LED between the NTC and ground or common or mass, whatever you call it. So that is what I want to do now, and I want to start with this one. So this one will be connected somewhere here. And then a very tiny LED, and I'm looking for the ground, and that is, as if when I'm correct, is that this way. And then a resistor, which I haven't put in the drawing yet, would be something, oops, something like this. Now the question is, will this LED burn in one way or another? So I'm giving input, and then since it is this motor, it is this pot meter. So carefully alright, and this isn't doing anything. Nothing at all. And that may be due to the LED. And it's running full now. So let me again check. NTC value is 279, but the problem is that I doubt that this is 279 ohms. So I am not quite sure about that. The next thing I should do is check the LED for its correct working, and then I'll be sure that it is not a wrong put LED. A test showed that the LED is in working order. So the question is, why doesn't it burn? And that could be due to a voltage being being used. Now it is a bit odd here because it receives a signal from here to there. It's not the other way around. So it could be that I'm doing it the wrong way around. So if I change the setup, what will happen then? That also means that this resistor will go for now. And let's see for the correct order. It's a bit hard to see, but I think I'll have to do it right now like this. And just maybe it works. I haven't looked up on the internet yet what kind of thing it would do, but this isn't working either. While looking at NTC value 1, and I have to quit it is 372. So it definitely needs some more investigation to see what and how. And of course, propeller stopped. So and the whole circuit stopped. In fact, there's no light anymore here, which is remarkable. No light at all, and I'm not sure what I did. But when this LED doesn't burn, the whole circuit is down. That is for sure. Although on the oscilloscope I clearly see signal. Anyway, I'm diverted from my topic, which is this edition, and it is not going as planned. So what to do? Well, find out if my idea is correct anyway, and then go to this circuit because I need this to work. Something happened. Suddenly. It's proving to be an interesting challenge with both NTCs, or as they are usually called, thermistors, because they change with temperature. And since I have two, I am trying to get two methods applied on either of them. Well, one on one and one method on the other. And to let me give some input. And to clarify, I have added something to the schematics. The first hint was to use a transistor. So from the thermistor, the NTC, one resistor, then to the base, and that is nothing new than what I have here, although yes, it is a bit different because here I use a resistor in front of the base. I could remove it. Then in the same way as here with the emitter to the LED, same thing here, emitter to LED, and then LED to common or ground. The other one is apparently with the LED towards the NTC, and then one resistor here between LED and the ground, and one resistor spanning both. And so far both methods do not work, but this one has the biggest chance to work. However, I'm not sure to what to connect to the collector. Excuse me. It is base emitter collector. Looking here, they give some signal towards motor. Here as well. But I don't have here a motor, so I am considering to put another LED here and connect it to ground as well and see whatever happens. So far this is proving, I hope not too bad, but I once again have to search for a nice LED and then straight to mass, and let me try to get this one working. And then it's nice to have a visual. Come on, okay. And that the wires stay where they are, or should be. Unfortunately, so far it is not really sticking around. A little bit weak wires. So I guess I'll have to find myself another LED. And by the way, this one was solved because another wire had gone disconnected, or not entirely connected correctly. Anyway, 3 LEDs not working yet. How to solve it? That's another problem. 2 methods, and I may not have connected both in the correct way. So the situation right now is with an LED here and this one here, and this one going straight to ground. If this is correct, no idea yet, but I will find out somehow. So yeah, I have to see that I find another LED. The last part of this episode, I have, and it is barely visible on this screen, on this image, put another LED, once again scavenged from another board, but working well, it's in working order, into this circuit, and still not nicely working. So present situation is that here now an other LED is from the collector to ground to common, and either one I hope will work. What I can do is remove this resistor. Maybe that is just one thing too much. Anyway, that is not really working. Yeah, I will remove this resistor for now. But I have to replace it with something else, and that something else I hope can be this wire somehow. Just for now. Or I may help myself out with another jump wire, but let's see how this works out. No, that is too short. Another jump wire has to come in. Which is way too long, I'm afraid. So how shall I put this? Maybe just, no, that's not the idea either. I have to connect it from this one right there. So I can't just remove this part. This, oops. So right here is the is one leg of the thermistor, and it is connected to this green wire. So I can't just remove that. So how to connect that is a good question. Let's see how this will end up. I am trying once more with this wire. And it is a stubborn wire. That is one. Now this one end should stay there. Connect this one up. No resistance now. But that's all that is said. I don't see anything working now, so I'll leave it to that. So once more the schematics. This resistor has been removed now. Just the wire, and the LEDs don't work. So I will have to dive into that, how to get it really working. In the meantime, what works, what does not? Well, the pot meters still work. And this one still works, although exactly the other way. And then I have to make some input, so experiment for now. The button for this RC circuit is changed for location, and some LED play here with two resistors, two thermistors, NTCs, and that doesn't really work yet. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and like the video, give it a thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter, retweet and like. Follow me on Instagram and like. Please donate to keep the videos coming to you. Very much appreciated, and this is of course going to be continued. I don't like those kind of mysteries unsolved. Bye bye.